When most people hear the term king of the forest, they immediately think of majestic lions, and for good reason. Lions are powerful predators that live in forests, and they do rule over their domains with an iron fist or paw. But there's another creature that might deserve the title even more: the elk. Hi, and welcome to Life Noggin. Today we're answering the question, why are elk the kings of the forest? If you've ever seen an elk in person, you know that they're pretty large. They can stand up to 6 feet tall at the shoulder and 8 feet long from nose to tail. That size alone makes them pretty intimidating. But elk are also extremely aggressive, especially when it comes to protecting their turf. They'll fight each other, or even predators like wolves, to keep them off their land. And elk are so strong that they can easily overpower both their wolf and bear adversaries. Elk are also excellent parents and will do anything to protect their young. This includes fighting off predators such as mountain lions and protecting their calves from harm. In fact, elk are so protective of their young that they'll even adopt other animals. There have been instances where elk have adopted orphaned bison and deer. In these cases, the elks took the young animals in and raised them as their own, demonstrating their fierce loyalty and maternal instincts. But what makes elk truly kingly is their antlers. Male elk have impressive weaponry that they use to attract mates and establish dominance. Antlers are made of bone and can grow up to 100 pounds. To put that into perspective, that's about the same weight as a full-grown male moose. When elk are fighting, they use their antlers to jab, rake, and gore their opponents. These weapons of mass destruction are so effective that they can inflict serious damage, even killing other elk or predators. However, elk aren't the only ones with impressive weaponry. Moose can deliver fatal kicks with their massive hooves, and are known to stomp on their enemies until they re-dead. Plus, they have dagger-like tusks that they use to slice up their prey. When the two go head-to-head, it can be hard to predict who will win. Some say moose are more likely to come out on top since they are larger and stronger than elk. But elk are more aggressive and have more experience fighting in groups, which gives them a slight advantage. So while the outcome of a fight between these two forest titans could go either way, ultimately it comes down to who lands the first solid hit. Whoever does is most likely going to win the battle. But strength isn't everything. Black bear is much smaller than the elk, yet it still rules the forest by being an ape's predator. That means it sits at the top of the food chain in its ecosystem and needs no one else to rule alongside. In fact, black bears are so powerful that they can take down prey twice their size. They're also very intelligent and are known to be excellent hunters. Black bears will often steal other animals' kills and are not afraid to hunt large prey such as deer and elk. While elk can definitely overpower a black bear, they don't really do that because they prefer to stick to being herbivores. In general, though, black bears are pretty chill and generally stay away from humans and their food. So while they might be the apex predator, they don't really interact with the elk, which means there's no tension between them. As a result, black bears don't really compete with elk for resources, and they're able to coexist peacefully. Although the title of King of the Forest might seem like a bit of a joke, it's clear that elk definitely deserve it. They're strong, fierce, and intelligent creatures that play an important role in their ecosystem. So next time you hear someone say that lions are the kings of the forest, just remember that there are other contenders for the throne, and at least one of them lives in North America. So do you think elk should be called the kings of the forest instead of lions? Let us know your thoughts. And thanks for watching.